Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome. And this is going to be a very important session of, making sure that you guys understand how to trade. And trading is very simple, honestly. And there is a dialogue that I was looking previously the other day. That dialogue was saying that there is no one way of trading. There are so many ways of trading, right? Trading exists so many ways: EMAs, RSI, support resistance, chart pattern, candlestick readings, Gaussian channel, MACDs. You can have a lot of ways. Okay, harmonic pattern as well. But they say that there is one style for you that exists, that you can trade with that one style, right? And you can use that one style to basically become very, very successful with trading. Trading doesn't have to be very complicated, guys. It has to be easy. It can be easy. You guys can do pretty well in trading, right? Trust me, you can do very well. And speaking of style, okay, and let's say you're a person who doesn't really have that style. So adopt that style from me. I'm going to pass one of my best style that has saved me again and again all the way to you. So we're passing the torch, some few information, and I'm pretty sure if you use that one, as I said before, you're going to be very, very successful. Now, before we even get into that style itself, first of all, let's design your mind, right? Trader mind is different from a normal human being. Your trading mind is going to be something absolutely different from a normal person, right? And it comes down to a story. So let's start off with this story. Guys, once upon a time, there used to be a river and two friends who were trying to go on a journey to that river. And then when they reached the river, I'm going to be very, very quick with this story. Number one is that when they reached the river and they were about to get into the river, someone came to them and he said, "Wait, don't enter the river. It's not a good idea just yet. We're waiting to get into the river, but I don't think this is the right time to get in there." Now, these people saw that the river is okay. Everything is cool and calm, and there's nothing wrong with it, right? Which actually tells me, do you know that dialogue they say, calm before the storm? All right, but anyways, they actually didn't listen to that person. And by the way, they should have, because he was the native guy of that area. He understands the river so well. I don't know why these idiots didn't really listen to him. But anyways, those idiots went into the river and they took the boat. They were trying to row the boat, drive the boat wherever they want to drive the boat. And in the middle of the river, they started feeling something weird. The clouds were getting dark. All of a sudden, the thunder sound was really, really loud. The lighting started to hit, and it started raining cats and dogs. It started raining way too much, and the storm was way too much. And then all of a sudden, their boat sank down. They went down. They sank. That's it. And then they remember that the guy told these two people, they recalled that they were being warned before they entered the river not to enter the river. And then the boat was hit by the thunder, lightning. It was split into two pieces, and these guys had they were being thrown into the river, and then off the shore they were very badly injured as well. And the next day they actually woke up and saw that, yeah, we should have listened to that person. And then after that, they actually noticed that a lot of boats were already entering the river because the storm has passed, right? The thing here is, this case study is very straightforward, and this is one of my case studies that I teach on one of my 19 hours, well, not one of my, it's my only 19 hours course, and it's one of that case study where I teach psychology. So a little bit of psychology going on in this video, right? So you want to make sure that your mind is designed in this way. First of all, you must make sure that the market, right, the crypto market has calmed down before you enter the market. As we speak right now, Bitcoin has pumped so much. I don't know if you're watching this in the future, but let's say in the future you're watching Bitcoin, it's at 200K, 100K, 90K, 50K, whatever. And you see that Bitcoin has gone really, really high, and it starts to consolidate over there. It actually feels very calm and it feels very safe to enter, but it's not a good idea. right? You might end up being struck by the storm, and you might end up being thrown off the shore. And then again, that story actually comes in and saves the day. Understand that. So when Bitcoin comes down and the storm is over, then push your boat into the river, because everything is going to be normal. So trading is not hard. Again, it's just these little changes that I'm about to show you and give you that makes a lot of difference, right? Now, when the river is done, let's actually look at scenario number 2, where trade, another psychology that I want to tell you, the Black Friday psychology. Now, let's say a normal guy who lives in a third world country, who doesn't earn a lot of money, is not able to even buy a PlayStation 4, a PlayStation 5, or in that sense, anything you guys may think of that is out of your reach, maybe a nice good LED TV. But the thing is that we want huge discounts, right? We want discounts so that we may be able to buy our TV, we may be able to buy our PlayStation, and then eventually you wait for Black Friday because you know you're gonna get 60%, 70%, heck, even 90% off on that PlayStation, on that TV, and then you eventually get to buy the TV. I want you to be that much strict with the market. You see, normally in your normal life, you guys have to laugh, enjoy, be with your family and friends. That's fine, okay. We understand that. But when it comes to crypto, it's not joke anymore. You really have to take crypto very, very seriously. Your hard-earned money is in there. Now, if I wanted that, if I wanted to have a nice, good trade, I will wait for the for the market to retrace. Normally, when I want to do some of my trade, I wait at least 60% of the drop doesn't happen. I'm not even talking about 50, 60%. When a 60% drop happens, at least I have a chance to get that 10, 15, 20% win, and I can trade with $1,000. More about that coming. We're going to open up the chart and we're going to talk about that one. Another psychology tip is, I don't know how many of you know this, but I was asking some of my members, what do you guys do when you lose a trade? What do you do? Pause this video and answer the question. Tell yourself the question. All right, let me guess. What most of you guys do is you take revenge trading. You go into the market and you say, okay, I lost the trade. I lost my $100. I need my $100 back. I want my money back. And then what you do is you fall into the trap of revenge trading. You don't know what's going on. You don't have a plan. You don't know. Everything is just way pretty random. And that's why you lose, right? What we do when you learn this and you're more in a professional and experienced level, what we do is we don't trade at all. Once we lose, we don't trade. Maybe a day or two, some few hours, couple of hours, at least 8 to 10 hours, we don't trade. What we do at that time is we sit back and we reflect at what is happening, where we went wrong, all right? And that's the biggest most important thing that you guys can actually learn when you ask yourself the question, what wrong did I actually do if I lost the trade? And these are some very basic tips to start off with psychology. I just want you to start off with these 3 things, right? Number 1, don't buy high. Don't get into like very high prices. Number 2, be ready for Black Friday discounts. Have that mindset of a Black Friday discount. Wait for huge drops and then try to trade. And then number 3, do not get into a revenge trading whatsoever. And then we're going to talk about risk management, money management, so many things. Now, in the next video, I want to talk about a little bit regarding candles. So let's do that very quickly.